Welcome to the Drive-In Movie Podcast.
Now playing Superman.
And this is the podcast where Berkan and I go see a blockbuster movie in theaters.
And immediately come to our car to film a podcast about it because we always had our best conversations in the car after the movie.
Right. And we are using equipment in our car in a public parking spot.
Yes.
So
it's not the most professional thing in the world, but it works.
And
You're listening, aren't you?
And anything's bound to happen. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I am so excited to finally talk about Superman with you, Michael.
Yeah, because this is the second time you've seen this movie.
I've seen this movie twice. The world premiere was yesterday. I saw it 2 weeks ago.
It hasn't even released in theaters yet.
No.
And you've seen the movie twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Perks of being a content creator.
I'm going to jump right into it then.
Okay. How many Michaels are you giving it?
Oh, you want? Okay. I'll give it 8 Michaels out of 10.
8 Michaels.
I liked it. I thought this movie was a lot of fun.
That seems kind of appropriate. When I first saw it, I was at 9 Michaels.
Uh-huh.
Which is a lot of Michaels.
You've been given a lot of 9s.
I have. I've been kind of slutty with my 9s.
But yeah, you're just giving it away.
I'm just like, I'm not gatekeeping at all.
Yeah.
But I was curious if it was going to be risen to a 10 or a 9.5.
Really?
And I've noticed that it's kind of staying the same.
Yeah.
If not going down to an 8.5.
To me, the first time I see a movie is generally the best time. So it's interesting to me that after seeing the movie a second time, you would rate it higher.
Well, there's a line, you know? Like if I'm in a 9 territory and I'm like, this may be a 10, I depend on the second, like the rewatch and the rewatch after that, because I need to know, do I still think this movie is perfect? Watching it over and over and over again.
That makes sense to not give away a 10 until you're sure that it's a great movie.
So if I'm giving a movie a 9 right off the bat, I'm giving it potential to be a 9. But here's the difference.
Potential to be a 10.
Or potential to be a 10. Here's the difference. F1, I'm giving that a 9. But I don't have any interest in seeing it again. Therefore, it's never going to be like a 9.5 or a 10. But Superman, I had interest. I'm like, okay, I need to see that again because I need to know if that's the greatest comic movie of all time. And now, and my expectations leveled.
Oh, so you think this movie has the potential to be the best comic book movie of all time?
I did. After seeing it again, I'm like, okay, no.
You still think it's
there's
The Incredibles?
Other movies that I would enjoy, but I think The Incredibles is better than Superman.
Okay.
Yes. But
But at least it's consistent, right? You're saying it's still a 9.
Yeah, it's still a 9. It goes maybe down to an 8.5 because I'm like, okay, the jokes aren't necessarily as entertaining the second time around after I've already seen it.
I was really excited for this movie, but I wasn't sure if I was actually going to like it or not. I thought it could go either way. I thought it could be 50-50.
Did you care about Superman at all?
No, that's the thing. No.
Yeah. See, I never cared about Superman either. I always I am entertained by Superman. I've watched every Superman movie. I've seen the shows. I've read comics. Like, I like Superman. I enjoy Superman. But I'm like, he's not my favorite hero.
No.
And so I'm like, I've never related to Superman before. But this version, I felt like, is very relatable. I love that the movie starts off with 3 minutes ago, Superman lost for the first time. I think that's so cool.
He's not just like the perfect person that people usually think of him as in this movie. Yeah. I mean, one of the first scenes he's in, he's basically in a fight with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's very real. Yeah.
Another really great thing this movie does, it gives us a different dynamic of Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Like, I love that.
And they make some really good points from the beginning of this movie that, hey, listen, Clark, maybe you didn't make the right decision as Superman. Getting involved in geopolitics.
It's a very political movie, but it not like a forceful, like,
no.
I'm gonna shove like real world mirrors into your face. Like, this is things that are happening right now. And there are things that are happening right now. But it's a lot more subtle, which makes it really enjoyable.
Yeah. And also, I feel like they nerfed him compared to other Superman projects.
Which is good. He needs to be.
He gets his ass kicked like 3 times. There's a bunch of different characters that could beat him in this movie.
Do you know what my biggest pet peeve with Superman is?
What?
My biggest pet peeve with Superman is that they always need to find an excuse to like make him weaker. Like they always need to have like an abundance of kryptonite. Like kryptonite, oh man, let me go to a gas station and buy some kryptonite real quick to stop Superman. Like they always just have millions of it. But this movie, they're a lot smarter about it. And it was the first time I actually appreciated the kryptonite angle because I was like, thank you.
Yeah, they don't just find some kryptonite in this movie.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do a quick improv. Right?
Okay.
We're going to improv 2 writers. We work at DC Comics. We're writing Superman.
Okay.
Okay?
And we're coming up with ways that they could get
kryptonite.
kryptonite.
We're coming up with Superman's powers. Okay.
Oh, we're coming up with his
powers, and then we might lead into kryptonite. We'll see how the conversation goes. Do you see where?
So we're both just writers. And
we're writers. Okay. How are we gonna create the world's best character? I don't understand it.
God,
the world's strongest superhero?
We have to have this done by 8 a.m. tomorrow.
What does that even look like?
Okay, just give him super strength.
Okay, make him. He has to fly, right?
Well, yes, but he can also leap over tall buildings.
Oh, give him laser vision.
But that
he just goes like.
The things that doesn't really relate to the past couple things we were saying.
Who cares? He's like super.
Oh, he's a Superman.
We can call him Super Guy.
Yeah. Don't you think that's a little on the nose? I mean, we've come up with other people who are super, right?
Super Boy?
Well, Super Civilian.
Supertastic.
Super Citizen.
What was that thing you first said? Super
Civilian?
Man?
Super Pedestrian.
No. Superman?
All right, let's just get straight to the punch. Superman.
Okay. He's Superman.
Okay.
So he flies, he has super strength, he has laser heat vision.
Just throw in super breath or something.
He can see through you. Like,
you're really...
I can see you naked.
You're really focusing on the eyes, and I think he's got a lot of other aspects that maybe we could delve into.
But, like, I feel like he needs to be perfect everywhere.
But why does he have laser vision and X-ray vision?
Give him a micro penis, though.
Just to balance it out.
But that brings up a good point, though.
Something's got... I mean, if he's got all these powers, something's got
How do you beat him? So we've created the world's best superhero, but we don't know how to beat him.
Okay, maybe, like, radiation. Maybe gamma radiation or something like that.
Doesn't gamma radiation turn you into, like, a big, strong green thing?
Well, sometimes. It doesn't always do that. Okay. You know?
What if we go off the green thing, though? Like...
Just green?
I just like the idea of green.
It's got to be a green something.
Yeah.
It's got to be something cool, you know?
Yeah.
Something that seems like it would destroy Superman.
Right. Okay, wait. Where's he from?
Krypton.
Okay. Kryptonite.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Crypt from, like, Krypton, and then night, because the thing that gives him power is sun. What's the opposite of sunlight? Night. Kryptonite. Bang! Cooking.
This isn't going to be just like a rock, is it?
No, it's from Krypton.
Okay, cool.
But, wait, if it's from Krypton, how did...
So you're saying it's just going to be a rock?
Yeah, but how do we get it here?
Well, I'm sure that they'll just be able to dig it up out of the ground or something.
Right, like, it has to be available. I mean, if it's from Krypton, of course it'd be...
I'm sure this is never going to come back to bite us, and no one's ever going to be upset about this. Let's just send it in.
You know what, you're right. Let's just send it in. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Scene. I liked it. That was fun.
Yeah.
That must have been what it was like to write Superman.
Oh my god. But this one I did like that there were some other ways to beat him too.
Yeah. I just like that. It just felt like... I loved how sensitive he was. # super shit. I lost my mind the first time.
Yeah, he was...
I was so mad that no one else really laughed in the theater. I was like, that was funny.
Oh, my theater was hyped.
I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It is funny that Superman gets cyberbullied.
Yeah.
And you know what? Because it would work. It would work. Even if you have skin as tough as metal, you still got a heart as soft as paper.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, if # super shit was trending and I was Superman, I'd be losing my mind too.
Oh yeah, it's like after I just saved your entire city, dude.
Yeah.
What the
crazy? Speaking of super shit, Lex Luthor. How good was Lex Luthor?
I thought everyone did amazing.
Yeah, but like
Nicholas Hoult, I didn't...
Masterclass in hate.
Yes. And even just the scenes where he's kind of coaching from the sidelines.
I thought that was so cool that he was like quarterbacking. Yeah. He was offensive coordinating attacks against Superman. That was so cool.
And it works.
It works.
Yeah.
Bro, I locked in. When he started quoting Einstein and Galileo, and he's like, at least they accomplished. I was like, oh, this dude.
Oh, he's coaching.
So good.
Nicholas Hoult was killing those monologues.
Such a good villain.
But you know what? David Corenswet was also a fantastic Superman.
Oh,
I thought Nathan Fillion was a great Green Lantern. I don't know a lot of the other actors' names, but I thought Lois Lane did amazing. I thought Mr. Terrific did amazing.
Yeah.
I thought, I love Superman's Southern parents.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
so Southern.
He just comes from those humble background. I mean, he's a an alien with superpowers that crash lands, and he's just raised in Kansas.
That brings up a really good...
This isn't a unique point or anything. Everyone loves it, but I think they killed it in the movie.
That brings up a really good thing, actually, though. I really love that they didn't kill off Jonathan Kent. Like John Kent. Like his
is
pa.
He normally killed off?
Dude, he dies. Like it's like Uncle Ben. You know? Like, he's not around. Henry Cavill, gone. Other Superman iterations, gone. Like, that's just how it goes. It's part of Superman's origin. And I like that he gets to be around now. I'm sure he will pass in, like, future Superman films.
Right.
But it was nice we got to see a version of that character that got to see Superman be Superman.
Yeah. Something else about this movie is that every time I thought I had a problem with something, they actually address it in the dialogue. Like, I hated Nathan Fillion's haircut. And I thought, are we just going to go this whole movie without addressing that this bowl cut is stupid?
Yeah.
But
then
Lois Lane
got your back.
Yeah. I thought it was weird that Jimmy was pulling every single girl in the movie. And then sure enough, Lois Lane also addresses the same thing.
Lois Lane is kind of like your Jiminy Cricket. Like your guy in the chair. She's like guiding the audience through the movie in weird ways. Kind of works.
I thought it was weird that Crypto the dog is such a huge plot point in this whole movie. And we didn't
No spoilers.
No, that's not spoilers.
I know.
I won't spoil anything. But I thought we were going to go the whole movie without actually talking about where Crypto came from. But then close to the end of the movie, they swoop in and kind of give us an explanation.
Yeah. I don't know. This movie felt like it was just so refreshing. And I loved like the visuals of it feeling like a comic book with like shots of like his chest and the action sequences. Like it to me, like this is my favorite Superman movie that we've ever gotten. And it's just, I don't know. I think so too. I love how it made me feel.
One. Yeah. And you know what? Whenever I'm watching a movie, I always like to think about who I relate to most in the movie and who my friends would be in the movie. And this is going to be a huge compliment to you, but when I was watching this movie, I was thinking sometimes the things that Superman would do, I was like, Berkan would do this. If he had superpowers, like when Superman swoops in and saves the squirrel of all things while Godzilla's attacking a whole city, I'm like, that's something Berkan would do. You know what I mean?
I love that you said that.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm more Guy Gardner, Green Lantern.
You think you're Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern?
I think I'm the guy who's like cracking bits, then everyone's like, "Nah, that's not funny." I'm like, "Yes, it is. I'm your leader. You have to laugh."
I just gave you the biggest compliment I could have possibly given you, and then you took the opportunity to shit on yourself. You said, I'm actually like one of the scummiest characters in the movie.
Which actually could be seen as Superman.
Humble. Very humble.
But me saying that also kind of makes me Green Lantern.
Right.
See, it's so conflicting. Can I tell you who I think you would be?
Yeah.
Well, actually, who do you think you'd be?
I think I'd be Lois Lane. Because I think I'd be like the normal one. I don't think I'm like a superpowered person, but I do think that I'd kind of stick my nose into places and try to help out where I can. I think I've got my head screwed on right.
Respectfully, Michael, I think you're Mr. Terrific.
That's the nicest thing you could have said to me. That's so sweet that we watched this movie and the two best characters were like, that's my buddy.
Well, okay, ask me who I think you'd be in Harry Potter.
Who do you think I'd be in Harry Potter?
Dobby? See? Green Lantern.
How do I go from Mr. Terrific to Dobby?
I don't know, man.
What about Dobby?
Situations. It's all situational.
Okay, then you're the dude who turns into a rat.
That's actually really mean.
Yeah. You called me Dobby!
You called me Peter Pettigrew!
I think you'd actually be Harry Potter.
I still think you'd be Dobby.
Oh my god.
I think you'd be Professor Lupin.
Who do you think you'd be in the Star Wars universe?
I really want to be Anakin Skywalker.
You want to be Anakin?
I really want to be Anakin, but I think I'm Ezra Bridger.
Yeah,
I'd love to be Anakin though.
Why
the dude has aura.
Anakin?
The dude's the chosen one. The dude's got mad skills with the lightsaber. The dude bangs Natalie Portman and marries Natalie Portman, even though it's forbidden. And then even when he goes to the dark side, even when he loses, and he's supposed to get like a consolation prize, his consolation prize is I'm going to become one of the greatest villains in cinematic history and aura farm the crap out of every little moment I'm in.
The dude's born a slave. He's raised by emotionless monks. His mom dies. He murders everyone he knows, gets all of his limbs chopped off, and then has to live on a respirator his entire life, estranged from his children.
But his
wife dies too.
But when my wife looks at him, she goes,
yeah, before he gets disfigured.
Whatever. Worth it.
I think you'd be Ezra Bridger, and you've talked about that for years too.
Yeah, I want to be Ezra. I should have been Ezra.
I think I'd be Obi-Wan.
I think you'd be a great Obi-Wan look-wise, one-liner-wise. Do you know who I think you could also be?
Who?
I think you could also be Kanan.
Kanan? Oh, Ezra's mentor?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting that you put me in a mentor position over you.
Obi-Wan's a mentor position.
Yeah, but I don't actually think you're Anakin.
But I listed 2 characters. Who's Anakin's mentor?
I mean, yeah, Obi-Wan.
Okay, so whoa.
But I don't think that I'm your mentor necessarily. You know what I mean? Like in our actual relationship.
Who's more parental, you or me?
Well, I don't actually think either of us are really parental.
Dude, I make you check in with me when you get home, and you never do, and it pisses me off every single time to the point where I have to track you. So I make sure you got home safe. That's the only reason I track you. By the way,
I am bad about the whole text me when you get home thing.
Yeah, I want to know that my baby boo is safe.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate
Ridiculous.
that. I guess you're probably more parental than because you also have 2 dogs.
Yeah,
and I don't have any dogs.
I don't want to be. I'm a parent.
So you're a little bit. Yeah,
Daddy Berkan.
You're more parental.
Yeah,
but I think it would be tough to find someone who sees you as a daddy. Well, fair. They see you as a daddy, but to see you as a daddy. Hey yo, ain't this guy a daddy?
Let's see. I want to go back to Superman.
Okay.
Who do you think beats Superman in a fight?
Okay, yeah, this version of Superman, probably the weakest one we've seen. I think there's quite a few characters that could beat him.
I think we need to talk about this.
We got to talk
in a way that's all encompassing.
Right. We got to be inclusive.
We got to talk when we talk about Superman. I think we need to take all Supermans into consideration.
Right.
Because I think it's too much of a rabbit hole to be like this Superman would lose, but this one would win.
Oh.
So let's just do Superman in general.
We don't want to do this. I mean, we just saw this movie.
Okay, well, it's either we commit to all like Superman in general or David Corenswet Superman.
I mean, I think because I've just seen this movie. I think I'd be most familiar with David Corenswet.
Do you think David Corenswet Superman could beat Omni-Man?
No,
not a chance.
Not a shot.
Not a chance. Omni-Man would rip him to shreds
immediately.
I love that David Corenswet Superman is weaker in a sense and more vulnerable. I love that, but Omni-Man is going to fly through him.
Yeah. Do you think Invincible could beat him?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Mark, he holds back too much.
Mark barely wins in general.
He loses to Bugs.
It at least took Superman 3 years before he lost.
Yeah, very true.
Mark, right off the gate, was losing.
And even then, he loses to Ultraman.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it checks out. Yeah. Well,
that's actually not so much a spoiler.
Hope y'all have seen the movie.
Or read a comic.
Right. Every episode, Mark's losing. They're always like, oh, Mark's the strongest thing ever. Then why do you lose every episode?
That's true.
I have beef with that.
Homelander.
Versus David Corenswet.
Yeah.
I think maybe David.
I think David would pull through.
Yeah.
I think David could pull through.
It'd be a fight. It'd be a long fight.
Yeah. I think David Superman could pull through.
Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel wins.
I think Captain Marvel wins. And do you know who else I think wins in MCU?
Who?
Sentry.
Oh,
without a doubt.
Not a competition.
I think Sentry beats Superman, Omni-Man, Homelander.
I was about to say. I mean, Sentry beats Omni-Man, which obviously means he beats David.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sentry, I've been forgetting about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's the new strongest thing ever, and I'm always forgetting about him.
We'll see how he does in Doomsday.
Do you think that the DCU's gonna overtake the MCU in the near future?
I think it's gonna be really nice having so we have Superman, which just released.
Yeah.
And
kicking off the franchise.
Kicking things off.
And I think it was a great start.
And then next year we're gonna have Supergirl and Clayface.
Oh, Clayface.
Not Clayface. Yeah, Clayface will come out next year too.
That's a weird one.
It's gonna be an R-rated horror type.
For one of the first movies of this new franchise, Clayface
it'll be the third one.
Is a strange choice. That's what I mean. I mean, you'd think they do someone.
Well, we also have season 2 Peacemaker.
Yeah, but you'd think they would do one of the Justice League or something.
Building blocks, Michael. Building blocks.
That's what I'm saying.
But we're also getting a Lantern show.
Okay.
So, but my point is, by the time this is really kicking off, we're also going to be in the height of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars and Spider-Man Brand New Day and so that's 3 really quality MCU projects. We're about to dive into the X-Men and the Mutant Saga. I think it's going to be for a little bit. Like, I think what's going to happen is DC and Marvel are going to probably literally be neck and neck for the first time in years. And then when Marvel naturally dips, because what comes up must come down, I think DC is going to be reaching their peaks.
I think we might already be at like an inflection point.
I think it's too soon to say that.
Okay.
I think that's a little bit unfair to everything Marvel has accomplished.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
one movie.
But like you were saying,
Thunderbolts was incredible.
Thunderbolts was incredible.
What's a better movie, Thunderbolts or Superman?
I think I gave Thunderbolts 8.5. Right? Yeah. I think so. And I gave Superman an 8.
So you think Thunderbolts is better than Superman?
I think Thunderbolts is probably better.
So how can you say the MCU is going to get overtaken? Because it's being overtaken by the DCU right now, when you literally think the last Marvel movie that came out 2 months ago is better than the one that we just saw today.
Well, because I think that Secret Wars is based on a lot of projects that have been mid. So
It's not just based off those projects. I mean, Secret Wars, we're talking about like the culmination of like potentially all of the Spider-Man movies. We're talking about like the culmination of like characters like Chris Evans and Captain America and those legacies and Thor and all like it's all Marvel.
I'll put this into simple terms.
It's not just the She-Hulk.
I'll put this into simple terms then. I'm excited for to see how the next DCU projects go. I'm not as excited for the new MCU projects.
I'm just gonna do quick. Nice.
Okay.
You're still rolling, buddy.
Nice. Never be too safe.
I think it's exciting to be on the beginning of the DC train.
Mm-hmm.
Like this must have been how it felt to watch Iron Man in 2008.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you think is the better movie then? Iron Man or Superman? Because they're both starting off franchises.
I think Iron Man is the better movie because I think.
Oh wait, okay, hold on. Let's do it as like a little segment then.
Okay.
Let's phrase questions as like is Superman better than Iron Man? And then we'll answer together.
Deal. Okay.
And then we can do some more movies. Okay. So, is Iron Man better than Superman?
No.
Okay. You think Superman's better than Iron Man?
I did it wrong.
What the hell, dude?
Listen again.
Listen to the question.
Run it back.
Is Iron Man better than Superman? No.
Yes. This is why, because you're supposed to ask, is Superman better than the movie? I just mixed it.
It's not what I asked.
I know, but I thought you were going to play by the rules of the actual game.
I just told you the rules. Okay.
No, I don't think. Here's why. I think they're very close in quality of films. I think they're both very, very good. The reason why I give Iron Man the edge over Superman is because I think a great origin movie is more impressive than just kind of picking up 3 years into a character's existence. So I think that's more enjoyable and that's more fun to revisit than kind of maybe this version of Superman. Not that like I want to see an origin for every single character. Like I didn't need to see an origin for Superman, right? But
yeah,
it doesn't change the fact that Iron Man's such a great origin movie. I want to go rewatch it.
Yeah, I could see that. However, I do think that when you're watching Iron Man, because it's an origin movie, you don't really. When I watched it for the first time, I wasn't thinking, "Wow, I can't wait to see what movies come after this." I was almost under the impression that it was a one and done.
There was no expectation of like this universe, and also we were in the 4th grade.
Yeah, but this movie, I loved, and then I also felt excited for the movies to come after it, which is why I think I'm giving it a bonus.
Yeah,
because I think it's starting off a franchise on a great foot.
That's fair. Okay. Do you think Superman is better than the Batman?
Okay.
Yes.
No. I think the Batman's better than Superman.
I see. I disagree. I think Superman is made more for my taste. I think the Batman is a very, very good movie. Like it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But I would much rather watch Superman. So like 9 times out of 10.
I can see why you would like Superman more than the Batman. I agree with you. I do think it's like a your preference, your taste thing.
Yeah. It took me years to rewatch the Batman. Superman, I was ready to rewatch it like after I saw it the first time.
Every time I see the Batman, I always think, wow, this could be one of my favorite movies.
It's a beautifully crafted movie.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I think like, there's a lot of movies that are like beautifully made that I'm like, that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not my taste still.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's like Dune. Like I think the Dune movies,
Yeah.
So good. Like, Dune Part 2, I think, is beautiful. A beautifully shot film. Can't rewatch it, though, you know? Like,
I've only seen it the once.
Exactly. Like, it's not something that's rewatchable, and rewatchability is a huge thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just where I stand.
I do need to see Austin Butler killing that role again, though, because
he's crushed.
God, as soon as he came on screen, I was like, he was stealing the spotlight from Timothy.
Did you hear the Dune news?
There's Dune news?
There's Dune news.
I know that Robert Pattinson's going to be in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there more Dune news?
Yeah, we have an official title. It's no longer called Dune Messiah, like everyone thought it would be, because the book is Dune Messiah.
Oh.
What do you think Dune 3 is called?
Dune 3. The Quest for More Sand.
No.
Dune 3. Another Worm.
No, it's called Dune Part 3.
Right. Dune Part 3. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
No.
Dune Part 3. Here we go again.
No.
Dune Part 3. The Road Trip.
No.
Dune Part 3. Let's Run It Back.
Yes. That's what it's called.
Oh, Dune Part 3, Let's Run It Back?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what it's called.
I got more. Dune Part 3 and the Goblet of Fire. Dune Part 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Now you're cooking.
Now I'm cooking. Okay, great.
Now you're cooking. Two protagonists with long hair who are the chosen one. One hates sand. The other one arguably hates sand. We don't actually know Paul's opinion on sand.
Dune Part 3.
Paul's opinion on sand.
Right. It's just called Dune Part 3?
It's just called Dune Part 3.
That's so lame.
But we did get our first look at the movie, which officially began filming today.
Okay.
Drumroll. Our first look at Dune Part 3 is just a picture of sand.
Oh, so I was right the first time.
Yeah, you were kind of right on the nose. That's not what they officially called it. But you were right on the nose.
Well, I mean, what does that really tell us? They just released a picture of sand?
It's still sand. I heard Timothée Chalamet shaved his head for it, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Good for him.
So, I guess he doesn't have the luscious locks anymore, so there goes the Revenge of the Sith, collaboration.
He's not Anakin? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Depressing. Which, by the way, Dune is just Star Wars. Well, Star Wars is just
based
Dune.
on Dune, right? Yeah. It was based on the books, right?
Maybe not based.
Inspired by.
Questionably inspired by.
Right. Dune kind of started the whole genre of sci-fi.
Yeah, a little bit.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next Dune movie. Do you think that Dune 2 was one of the best movies ever made? Do you remember when that movie came out and everyone was like, "This is the best thing ever"?
I think it is in the argument of the best sequel ever made.
Best sequel. Yeah, it's got a huge argument for that.
Yeah, I thought it was miles and miles and miles better than the first one, and I think it actually makes the first one more enjoyable.
Right. It's got a great case.
Yeah. So I think it has argument for that, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you do your homework?
No, I didn't watch the first Superman movie. I didn't watch Matt Reeves?
Matt Reeves is the guy who wrote the Batman.
Right.
He directed the Batman. Christopher Reeves is the original Superman.
No, I didn't watch it. I'm sorry, Berkan.
It's okay. You just can't make fun of me anymore.
We only had like 4 days. We recorded our last episode 4 days ago.
Can't make fun of me anymore.
Okay, but I didn't even give you an assignment. I think if we both have a homework assignment, that's kind of different.
Okay.
This time, I was the only one who had an assignment.
Well, now I don't want you to watch that one because it kind of defeats the purpose.
Okay. Well, we're already watching Lord of the Rings on Saturday.
Oh man. Okay, that's kind of like homework for me too because I just watched.
I think we just leave it with that.
Okay. By the way, Michael's reaction to watching Lord of the Rings for the very first time going to be a Patreon exclusive episode. So be sure to check out our Patreon.
There we go. Can I tell you something I've been thinking about?
Sure.
I think Superman is a good title for this movie because we played this game with each other. We've played it on a previous podcast that we've done together, right? Yeah. And every time we watch a movie, we always think like, is this a good or bad title based on how well does it actually describe the movie?
Right.
You know what I mean? Something that I've been thinking about is surprisingly Jurassic Park is a bad title.
It's a bad title
for the new Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, because Jurassic World. What's World about it?
Oh yeah, Jurassic World. Because also it's like isolated to one little island.
Yeah. And it should just be Jurassic Island.
What's it? Jurassic World : what?
Rebirth. What's being rebirthed?
Bad title.
What is being rebirthed? Or they're like, we're bringing back the franchise is back after 2 years.
Yeah.
After 3 years, rebirth. That's actually really funny.
Iron Giant, great title.
Great title.
It gets straight to the point. He's a giant made of iron.
Yeah.
Great title.
Great title. Superman.
Great title.
It's about Superman.
Thunderbolts?
Bad title. Well, technically the title is New Avengers.
That's a
good title. Good title. Yeah. Fantastic Four. Great title.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good title.
It's 4 people that are fantastic.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four. What other movies are Freakier Friday?
I don't think so.
It's freakier than the first time.
Because Freaky Friday's not a great title would be like Body Swap.
You're right.
And then this one would be like Body Swap 2.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you think about Dune?
Bad title.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sand dune.
Yeah, so there's sand.
There's a lot of sand in the movie.
Sand's not.
What would you call it?
Unless sand, like a specifically large amount of sand, is the reason why the war stopped for whatever reason, it's a bad title.
Because you're right. The movie's not about the dune.
Yeah.
It's about like the planet happens to be named Dune, but you wouldn't be able to tell that.
You have an argument. You have an argument of saying like, well, Worm is just as good as the title as Dune.
Yeah. They really could have called it Space Worm, Sandworm.
Yeah. I mean, you could call it. Yeah, Space Worm's probably a good one. The Chosen Child of War is probably a better title for Dune.
Space Jesus would probably be a good one.
Yeah, a good one. Space Anakin.
Yeah. Something like that.
What other movies are coming out? The Smurfs.
I can't, because we already know what a Smurf is. I guess it's a fine title. But if you don't know what a Smurf is and you just see that there's a movie coming out called The Smurfs, that tells you nothing.
Yeah,
you're like, this could mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So it really depends. Something that I love to say, like when I'm explaining this game to other people, I'm like, so for example, Kung Fu Panda, perfect title.
Brilliant title.
He's a panda who does kung fu. You could not be more succinct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, like, and
Madagascar, terrible title.
I mean, yeah, I guess it tells you where they are.
Yeah, but it's like, it doesn't tell me what the movie is.
Right. Exactly.
For all I know, I'm watching a documentary.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why is it animated?
And the crazy thing is that this game...
Why is this in New York?
This game has nothing to do with how good or bad the movie actually is.
No, it's just
about the
good title or bad
because also,
title.
like, Challengers, terrible title.
Decent title.
I would call it Tennis Three-Way. Let's be real.
But like the Lego movie,
pretty good title.
The Lego Batman movie,
very good
Lego.
Title. Yeah,
I know exactly what I'm in for.
Yeah.
Shrek, when it first came out, Shrek. What's a Shrek?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, you should have just called it Ogre.
But then like Shrek 5, and you're like,
oh yeah, great
fine.
title. Yeah, good title.
Yeah. I think the perfect title that is as short as it could possibly be is Cars. It's just a movie.
Well, no.
Everyone's a car.
Cars has an argument for the Madagascar. Am I watching a movie about like cars and how they're made?
But the whole point is that everyone's a car and they're just racing cars. It's like, what else could a movie about cars be except racing?
I'd argue Finding Nemo is also a really great title.
Yeah, Nemo's lost. We gotta find him.
Yeah, but Pixar movie that's a bad title, Brave.
Yeah, Elio. What the hell's an Elio?
It's a kid. Elio.
Yeah.
Toy Story. Coco, bad title. Toy Story is a good title. It's a good title. The Incredibles.
I don't think so. I mean, they are incredible.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Well, I guess that's... In terms, like, you have to see the movie to understand The Incredibles being a good title, but if you don't know, if it's just marketing, you might as well just call it The Superheroes.
Yeah. Oppenheimer, good title.
Good title.
It's literally just about the dude.
1917, bad title.
Yeah.
I know there's a war that started, or there's a war that was going on, but it could be about anything in 1917.
How to Train Your Dragon, perfect title. It's literally like, hey, this is how they train their dragons.
Yeah, perfect title.
That's the perfect title. Yeah. I think about this all the time.
We should start doing this in our segment.
Yeah, we should.
Like,
we should start doing this.
Michael's, and then we should be like, good or bad title.
Something else I do, and I've also talked about this in a different podcast that me and Berkan have done, but I have a system where I base everything based on a benchmark movie.
No!
I think you can find a movie that's just good enough.
Stop it!
That's just good enough.
Michael, you can stop this right now. We don't have to do this.
I think I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep, Berkan.
We can avoid this.
Dude, I have to.
We started a whole new podcast so we didn't have to bring this up ever again.
Oh, I didn't realize that we were avoiding my terrible take.
That was my 13th reason.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, tell the people.
Well, I'm going to pretend like you didn't say that then. Moving on. I think you can find a benchmark movie, which is a movie that's just good enough to keep your attention the entire time.
Yes, it's a good theory.
But it's not so good that it's great, that you would rank it above a bunch of other movies. And so I think everyone has their own benchmark movie. And I think the benchmark is a 6.5 out of 10. Because
you're right.
Like if it's a 5 out of 10, half the time you're bored. Half the time you're thinking, what time is it? What's on my phone? How long until the movie's over?
You're cooking.
But a 6.5, it's just enjoyable enough to keep your attention. And
all this is great.
My benchmark movie is Pacific Rim.
This is where you lose me!
It's Pacific Rim.
You picked such a bad example!
Do you think Pacific Rim is a bad movie?
I don't think it's a 6.5.
What do you think it is?
Probably a 4.
A 4?
Because nobody cares about Pacific Rim.
It's giant robots fighting giant monsters.
And nobody cares about it.
I care about it.
You're the only one.
It's got Charlie Day. It's got Idris Elba. It's got, again, giant robots fighting giant monsters. What more could you want?
We need a better pick. We need a better benchmark
okay, I don't want to put you on the spot, but what would your benchmark movie be then? What's a 6.5 out of 10? It's not great. It's not. I would argue.
Wally?
Wally's
a 6.5.
That's going to make a lot of people mad.
I know.
A lot of people.
Just like Pacific Rim isn't a great benchmark movie. Mine's not a great benchmark movie, so maybe we should let them decide what the benchmark
What's
movie
your
is.
benchmark movie?
Yeah.
A lot of people really like Wally.
I think it's a perfect benchmark movie because the first half is great. I don't like the second half.
Interesting. Here's my thing. I think Pacific Rim, I'm sorry to keep going about this, but I think Pacific Rim has a lot of what makes Transformers so much fun, but it doesn't do it as well as Transformers. That's it. If you like Transformers, if you think it's a badass movie, if it's like, because it's also not like a piece of film. It's just more of a movie that makes you go, hell yeah. Giant robots fighting.
You don't think cool. Transformers, directed by Michael Bay, starring Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox, is a piece of film?
I love that movie.
Are you crazy?
I don't think that it would win, like, best film at the Oscars.
Maybe if the Academy Award had taste, Michael.
Yeah. Maybe if we were on the Academy.
Maybe, have you ever thought that Transformers has heart? It's a story about a kid who doesn't fit in anywhere, who's not popular, and he's not even unpopular enough to really hang with the low crowd. He's just in the middle. He is the benchmark of high school, and he gets a car, a Camaro, that's a piece of crap that transforms into a beautiful Camaro that also transforms into a robot. And on top of that, he seduces Megan Fox. And the government wants to take his car.
Land it.
And
wrap it up.
You don't think that story of redemption and robots fighting robots from space is film?
I can see you're about to cry, but you know what makes me cry? How fine Megan Fox is.
She's so fine.
She's so fine, Michael.
Megan Fox in Transformers, specifically Megan Fox in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay, they can't hear you, Berkan.
They can hear me.
I'm speaking straight into their hearts, Michael. They may not be able to hear me, but they can feel me.
They get it, Michael.
Okay. I can see you're about to cry, so I'll change the topic now. But I think people don't give Pacific Rim enough points. I'm not saying it's fantastic. I'm just saying. And you know what? That Transformers was made in Shia LaBeouf's prime. I can see you're crying, Berkan. I get it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're literally shedding tears right now.
I just can't believe you said that Transformers isn't film.
I said that I don't think the Academy would think it's film.
Did you know that Michael Bay is returning to make a new Transformers movie?
Is Shia LaBeouf going to be in it or Megan Fox? Because if not, I don't care.
It could be.
I hope so. Because that was made in Shia LaBeouf's prime. I just saw Surf's Up, too, last weekend. I just rewatched Surf's Up Oh, my God. Every time I watch it, it holds up. It's still as good as the last time I watched it. Every time I watch it, I think it didn't get any worse.
Yeah. I can't believe how much I cried over Transformers 2.
I know, me neither.
Look at this. That's crazy.
I was like, we're really committing to this right now.
Listen. I commit to a bit, man. I commit to a bit.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, I think we've about done it, Berkan.
I think we've about done it. Michael, I love driving in with you.
I love driving with you. Thanks for driving in with us, y'all.
Be sure to follow us on socials
At
the Drive-In Movie Pod. Oh, tell us, do you guys want to be Dimples or Dimps?
Right.
What do we call you guys?
Since we are the Dimp, the Drive-In Movie Pod,
Yeah.
I think the Dimples is clever. Like I think if everyone's a dimple,
Yeah.
But I mean, we're open to suggestions as well.
Yeah, so let us know.
If
the first person who comes to us and tells us, "Hey, I'm a dimp" or "I'm a dimple," that's who has the power.
I think being dimps doesn't really make a ton of sense because it is the dimp. The show is the dimp, right? So, but if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, be sure to follow us and rate us 5 stars and leave a review, comment. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe.
And lastly, thank you for driving in with us.
Thanks, y'all. See you next time.